Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and Uber's new surge is just a few days old. It's just rolled out in certain cities, and people have been playing with it, and of course, a lot of people don't like it. Now, some people do like it, in all fairness, but a lot of people don't. And since the surge has launched, new ways on how Uber is screwing the drivers with the surge has come to light, and we gotta talk about that. Even though we went over the comprehensive list of what the new surge was through Uber's blog post, and discuss the pros and cons, there are a couple things that were not mentioned in the blog, and then there's at least one issue that I think I could have been a little bit more clear on. Now, the thing I could have been a little bit more clear on is that in order to get the new surge, you have to accept trips. There's going to be no more not accepting a trip in hopes for a bigger surge. Why? Because if you get a surge ride and you decline the trip, the next trip you get, and all the trips after that, you will not get any surges. Even if the person is paying a surge, you will not get it. Now, Uber actually did mention this in their blog post, and I didn't quite put two and two together, but that's what's going on. So it's another way for not only for you to get less surge, and it's a way for Uber to control how you drive, because, hey, if you're going to lose a surge, you're probably just going to accept it. You will take something over nothing, right? That's Uber's mentality. Another thing that they are doing that people have been confirming by writing to me, and most of the people writing to me have been from Cincinnati, so this might vary from, city to city. But apparently, if you are offline, you can no longer see the heat maps. And the heat maps show you where the surge is. Basically, that means you have to be online and driving to be notified of any potential surge. Those days of sitting there at 1:30 waiting for the bars to close and waiting for the surge to pop up, they're done. Those days are gone. No more gaming the system. You're going to just drive whenever you want to drive. I personally think this is a mistake because the heat maps do drive people onto the road, and, well, hence, that's why they made the surge in the first place, to attract drivers onto the road. So to hide the surge unless you're already online seems to be very counterproductive, but it appears to be what Uber is doing. Now, the final thing that I want to talk about, and this is what made me want to make this video in the first place, because I didn't even think about it until somebody pointed out in the comments section, is the Uber XL SUV Black Select. These are the people who are getting screwed on the new surge the most. We always talk about Uber X and Uber Pool because I think the vast majority of you drive that. I mean, we can't all afford a nice BMW. But the thing is, surge does apply to Select, Black, XL, SUV, Assist, all of that. But here's the thing. Under the old system of the multiplier, well, it was a multiplier. So if you were making 89 cents a mile and you got a 2x surge, you would make 2 times that amount. If you were driving Black and you got it 2 times, but you were making, like, say, $2.50 a mile, you would get 2 times that $2.56 a mile. Now, do you see where I'm going with this? So under the new surge, you're not getting the multiplier anymore. You are getting the flat $5. So whether you're Uber X, Uber XL, Uber SUV, Uber Select, Uber Black, it does not matter. You're getting $5 or $3 or $10. I mean, granted, they do go up. But yeah, that multiplier, that would have been especially helpful if you drove one of the luxury options on Uber. It's gone. It's absolutely gone. You're going to get the same flat $5 surge that the Uber Pool and the Uber X drivers are taking, and you will accept it in Uber's eyes. And I dislike this new surge more and more I hear about it. I mean, I hated the idea from the start. The new surge is the main reason I quit driving, because it's like, you know what? I've got to protest this now. I can't wait for it to come to my area. I got to protest this now, and that's what I've been doing, and that's what I continue to do. Now, some people will say, well, you're being lazy, you just don't want to drive. You know what? Hey, fine. Just fine. I mean, you know what? I feel this is wrong. I mean, look, you can continue driving. If you have other reasons than money, then drive for Uber, I don't care. But you know what? I just can't do it. I cannot do it. This surge is so unfriendly to drivers, screws them so much that I cannot, in conscience, lie down on the ground, spread eagle, and let Uber abuse me the way they do. I just will not let them do that. And I would caution you guys to really be careful about that as well. What could stop this new surge from spreading is if in every market that it launches in, they see a decrease in drivers. And I'm wondering if that's going to happen. I mean, Uber might not even care. I was talking to a friend, and Uber's strategy seems to be, you know what, we'll launch this new thing, we'll lose some drivers, we will take it for a little while, but we'll get new drivers, and the new drivers will not remember what it was like beforehand, and they won't care, and they won't leave, and that might be how Uber keeps their business going, even though having a 4% detention rate, or retention, I'm sorry, I should say, retention rate, is really bad for any other business except for Uber, because they want to screw the drivers, so they will screw the drivers slowly, get rid of the old timers, and they'll get the new drivers on, and they'll screw the new drivers, and the new drivers won't even realize they're getting screwed. This is Uber today, and I don't know. I mean, I think personally that Uber should be forced to hear what many of you think. So tell you what, if any of you are driving this new surge, I would love, love, love to hear what it's like, if you like it or if you don't like it. Please post those comments below. I will pick some good ones. Please be honest, though. Some good comments, and we will make a compilation video later on what drivers really think about the new Uber surge. Now, in this video, I will include positive comments as well as negative. We do want to be fair. We are totally allowed to be biased. We can be biased as heck, but we will try to be fair and let both sides of the argument be heard. I personally don't think there's going to be a lot of people speaking highly of the new surge. I just don't think that's going to be the case. And I will not select every single comment. Like, if I sense the comment is being trollish or that it's not authentic or it's not real, guess what? I pass over it. I move on to the next one. For those of you who have driven it, who want to share what you truly feel about the new surge, leave it below. Just leave it below. We will be discussing it in a future episode. Also, like the video, share it with other drivers so they can share their experiences. And, as always, flame responsibly. And if you're going to drive, be safe. But honestly, with the way Uber's treating you guys, just don't drive. Enjoy a barbecue or something. Spend time with family. See Solo, a Star Wars movie. Or Deadpool 2 again. I don't know. I honestly think there's a whole lot better you could be doing than pocketing this soulless company with your time and, more importantly, your money. But I will leave that up to you. So, yeah. If you do drive Memorial Day weekend or Memorial Day, stay safe out there. And I hope to see you back here later on. Have a good one.